Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colberth. You just said how much you missed Waffle House. And for people who maybe were like, hey, I want to go out this morning, maybe get a nice cup of coffee, sit outside, probably not going to be the morning to do so.
Well, if you want to be outside, definitely not, just because it's going to be so cold. But not only do I miss Waffle House, I also miss active weather. I think that should be pretty apparent at this point. But if there's any good news in it all, it's that we are just a smidge warmer than we were yesterday morning, albeit we're still pretty cold in the Shasta Valley right now. 17 degrees right now in Yreka. Down throughout the rest of Siskiyou County, we're seeing a mixture of teens, 20s, and 30s. Over on the east side yesterday morning, we were seeing teens, we were seeing single digits. Now we're just seeing teens and 20s. We're right around freezing, just below freezing actually in the Rogue Valley, and we're at 44 degrees this morning in Brookings. Now, we do have a storm system approaching from the northwest, but look what it does. Not a whole lot of anything, just a few showers there along the coast. Clouds will kind of pulsate throughout the day, but I think most of us will stay mostly sunny, including in the Rogue Valley, where we'll warm up to 48 degrees a little bit later in the day. Still going with the heavy jacket for the Rogue Valley Codecast, especially for the morning time, but just kind of depending on how warm or cold-blooded you are, you might want to shed that as we head into the afternoon. So for today, lots of sunshine, except for along the coast, where even there we'll see a good amount of sunshine. It's just the cloud coverage is going to be the most intense there. We'll also have some clouds on the west side, but it looks like for the most part the east side will stay pretty sunny. Lots of sunshine down in Siskiyou County as well. We are going to be a little bit warmer today. The morning time temperatures have reflected that, and the afternoon temperatures will reflect that as well. 30s and 40s on the east side. Today up at Crater Lake, it'll feel much colder than 33 degrees, just given that we will have winds gusting all the way up to 45 miles per hour. We'll be in the mid to upper 40s throughout the Rogue and Shasta valleys, and we'll be at 54 degrees there in Brookings. As we head into the overnight hours, we'll be cold once again, not nearly as cold as we were last night. Teens and 20s there on the east side, 20s throughout Siskiyou County, upper 20s to lower 30s throughout the Rogue Valley. It looks like we won't see any fog tonight in Grants Pass. That is always some good news. 39 degrees there in Brookings. Here is your bike riding forecast for the next 3 days for the Klamath Basin. Again, we usually reserve this for the summertime, but I mean, it's going to be mild enough throughout the weekend that, yeah, definitely get outside and take advantage of some of that fresh air, and you'll have plenty of sunshine to go around as well. Unfortunately, the east side's good weather this weekend is really going to be detrimental to the drought conditions in the long run, as we are not going to see any rain over the next 7 days, and that is always bad news, of course. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Just that very slight chance for showers today, but that is very minimal. We're putting it right around 10%. And then some good news is that we do warm up as we head into the weekend. Very nice temperatures for the weekend, as we'll be in the low to mid 60s for Siskiyou County. Yesterday, I showed some of those water totals for the water year down in Siskiyou County. Mount Shasta City is now lacking, I believe it's 4 inches. So, of course, this problem is only going to compound as we go forward throughout the next 7 days, as it just doesn't look like there's any rain in sight. But I don't want to be a total negative Nancy here, because we will have plenty of sunshine, plenty of blue skies. Yes, it will be a very nice winter's week on the east side and up in the mountains too. If you plan on going up to Crater Lake, even though the snowpack is starting to dwindle just a little bit, you'll have some beautiful views to take in up there in the Cascades. And then for the Rogue Valley, great hiking weather. Again, great weather to get outside and just do whatever you want to do. We'll be in the 60s come time for the weekend, but we are still just going to be very dry.